Here in this country, more and more people can legally smoke marijuana, either medically or recreationally.
Yeah.
This is a battle we are winning. Remember, we are winning this battle. It's going to take a long time, especially in the state of Iowa. We got people that are trying to do everything they can to stop it. But it's just a matter of time even here. And when somebody tries to debate you, say, oh, you know, there's bigger issues. This is a big issue. This is a life and death issue for a lot of people. This is an issue of freedom. Some people are losing their freedom. Their families are being destroyed. They're going to prison for long periods of time for something to pull out of the ground. Cigarettes are worse than marijuana. Does anybody think it would be right for somebody's door to get kicked in and then to go to prison because they have a carton of cigarettes in their house? No. Nobody thinks that's right. But you should do that if you have marijuana in your house, a less dangerous drug. It makes no sense. These people behind us in this Capitol that are stopping this from happening for us, they have blood on their hands. Because there's people right now that are dying because of marijuana, medical marijuana. They can't get the medication that the doctors say they should have. These people aren't doctors. They shouldn't decide what is or is not medicine. We have a board of pharmacy for that. That's why they exist. The board of pharmacy spoke. They said, listen, this is a medicine. But still these people don't think it should be a medicine. It doesn't make no sense.
For me?
What it is, it's the same old fear. It's the same old reefer madness philosophy they've had since what? Since the 30s. They still have that belief in them, but luckily for us, those people are being replaced by people with the right attitude, which knows what the truth is. You know, look at the research. There's so much research in.
No money in the cure.
Undeniably, this is a drug that's not harmful to people. First of all, prove a death. Prove a death for marijuana.
Thousands of years in history, there ain't one.
There's not a death for marijuana.
Ever.
I mean, there's more deaths from peanuts.
Yeah.
No bullshit. There's more deaths from caffeine. A child can walk into a Hy-Vee and buy aspirin and overdose and die on it.
Yeah.
But an adult can't have marijuana. It's just that's where we're at right now. But like when Ray just went to Colorado, all these people go to Colorado is a great example. We're going to have that here. It's going to be a little ways down the road, but medical first. Medical first. That's the first step.
And industrial.
I mean, I would love to have marijuana for my own personal use, but geez, you're going to tell somebody that's sick and needs it for medicine they can't have it? It doesn't make any sense. And the Iowa Code says if there's any accepted medical use anywhere in the United States, it has to be accepted here. Well, then why isn't it accepted here?
There's dispensaries that are going to be opening up in D.C.
Well, so we got these politicians who aren't doctors who think they know better than doctors what medicine is. They don't.
She's talking about me.
That's where we are. It's a big issue. It's life and death for certain people. Some people need marijuana for their medicine, and they're being denied the safest medicine. For example, we have a lawmaker up here that actually made the comment, why do we need medical marijuana when we have Oxycontin?
Exactly.
Really? Really? So you should die from Oxycontin instead of getting a safe medicine? This is a life or death situation for some people. Some people, they want to follow the law, so they take Oxycontin to be legal, and they die. Instead of taking a safer, more affordable drug for them, that's where we're at right now.
It actually works.
Yes. All the way around. A good example. Here in the state of Iowa, we have a farming state. Industrial hemp.
Oh, yeah.
Industrial hemp. You know, farmers rotate their crops. And they'll have one year where they just grow weeds there to replenish the soil. Boy, I wonder what a good weed crop would be for them.
Yeah.
You know, industrial hemp, you can't grow industrial hemp in the United States, but they require, for example, the Navy requires their ropes to be industrial hemp. So it has to be imported.
So they go to Canada.
You can't grow this, you
Canada
have to
and
buy it.
China.
It just doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
China, of course.
Yeah. Imagine if we harvested they actually spend money to get rid of ditch weeds.
Exactly.
I don't go out and pick ditch weed and smoke it.
No.
You know, I mean, I think if we had a crop of industrial hemp, ditch weed, I don't think we have to worry about people fighting and killing each other over it to pick it. It's going to be used for textiles and stuff. It doesn't make any sense. But the people that don't know any better think, oh, this is the same as hydro, or they don't know. They don't understand.
They're ignorant.
It is our job. Because the Board of Pharmacy is a perfect example. They didn't know because they refused to even look. They had the same philosophy of ignorance. No, it's evil. It's the great Satan of the world. So we're just going to say, no, without even looking at the evidence, we're just going to say, no, it's not medicine. Well, they were forced. So Carl here, to look at the evidence. And once they did, I mean, the turnout of researchers all over the country that showed up here was phenomenal. But once they did, they went from unanimous decision against saying marijuana is medicine to unanimously saying it's medicine. Wow, we looked at the facts and there's absolutely no other way for us to judge. This is medicine. Every single researcher and doctor that showed up for the conferences they had, every single one was pro-medical marijuana. Everyone. And these researchers from Washington State University actually came up with a pretty good statistic that I think it was in 2008 in the state of Washington. More people died from legal Oxycontins or legal it wasn't just Oxycontin.
Prescription medication.
All the legal opiates getting prescribed from than car accidents.
Yeah.
So I mean, we could get people completely away from that with medical marijuana.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine 2 weeks ago. A friend of mine just died from overdose in the hospital. You know, he originally had back surgery. I mean, this was several years ago. He got prescribed it and just couldn't get away from it. You know, they handed out like it's candy.
Yeah.
And it hooks you.
It destroyed his life. It's heroin. It's heroin. And if we can get people, like I said, this is a life or death situation. These people that are denying the medical marijuana, they truly do have blood on their hands. There's no
Yes,
other way
they
to look
do.
at it. And so this isn't illegal.
Pushes away and minimalize things. But we love that. We'll get a lot more. Good to see everybody.
All right, thanks, Mike. Thanks for all your help.
I'll say a couple things about one of the problems with the marijuana movement is there's not a lot of money behind it. It's not big corporations. You look at when California had the vote to wouldn't legalize marijuana, it was pretty comprehensive. Maybe a little too comprehensive for when it came out. But look at who was going against it, putting money against that bill. Which you have like Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch Corporation. You had all these different, you had pharmaceutical corporations. Budweiser doesn't want, they want alcohol bars. They don't want a marijuana bar. Some people might change what they drink and start smoking marijuana. We can't have that. That's what we're going against. We're going against, big money who tries to stay, especially the pharmaceuticals, they try to stay behind the scenes. But they're against it as much as anybody. You certainly can't have people growing their own drug. You have to buy your drug at their store. You can't have that. If people die, so be it. If people go into prison, so be it. The important thing is these rich corporations are getting richer, right? That's the way they look at it. So, and they'll do nothing to stop. But they're losing the battle, and that's the main thing. The battle is being lost by them. It's taken a long time here in Iowa, but every time I see on a national level a new state, Maryland, a new state that's doing anything on the marijuana front, maybe it's medical, maybe it's legalization, maybe it's decriminalization. Every year, every 2 years, there's more and more states, more and more people have legal marijuana. And what was really encouraging, it was about 2 months ago, they had the national poll, the first time ever, that more than half the people agree that marijuana should not be illegal. And that number, on average, if you look at all the numbers, it's probably about 2% every year it's gaining. So now it's 52%. And what happens when it's 70%? What happens when it's... Yeah. And that demographic, that age demographic, as these people in this country think marijuana should be legal. I mean,
Then it's legal. It better be legal. It better be damn legal by then.
Everybody's smiling.
thank you all for coming out.
All right. Viva la mota!
We're doing the Monsanto one.
Fumar mota! This is what's left of after the rally party. Chrissy Rush, Rick, got DB. All right. All right, thanks for showing up, Mike. I appreciate the circle going on outside. This was in Berlin, but, it is what it is. Alright, sounds good, huh? Alright, let me see them all that shirt. Grab your boobs again. Yeah, hold on. Milo made the party. He made the rally. He had to work. It's all right. You heard him. I don't know if you got a chance to talk to Mike, but it is what it was. You know, we had 50 or so down there, whatever, you know, but this is the after party, and we'll step outside and out back. You're stuck out back. We had a little visitor a little while ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but it was like the third time he drove through here, but I guess there's a guy that fucking is on the loose or something like that. Dude sat on the police scanner. Some guy was...
Just real quick on the way over there.
But Skully wasn't feeling too well today, so he didn't wake up till late, you know. So then they just showed up here with Sound DB and stuff, and Jamie was there. So we didn't have any no PA at the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no PA at the Capitol. So it was all local, you know.
Hey, fucking somebody. Yeah, fucking party, dude.
He's on the beat. What happened? So tell us.
Nothing. It's been freaking. Nothing's been going on.
No.
There was a freaking.
No,
over at the Hawkeye, something was going
something
down.
with the Hawkeye was going down.
Some stolen car was going down, but they haven't talked anything about that shit going on anymore.
Alright.
You got 20 right?
Yeah, I do, as a matter of fact. Hold on a second.
Fucking crazy as fuck. Well, that fucking driving, I'm like,
Hold this, it's running hot.
I had to get it fucking. I had to smoke some here.
Northeast 82nd Street is where they're talking about that.
Right on, man.
Go ahead.
We were smoking everybody up before everybody else started showing up, so.
Before the friends showed up.
Yeah.
You guys say, go ahead and get DB. I'm set back in a second.
It gets kind of weird because my wife.
Grab a couple seconds. You taking off? Hey, nice to meet you, man. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, man. I'll give you a call.
I was gonna give these guys a ride. I was worried about the police, but I checked it out. I guess it's okay. I guess the police got it really hurt, man.
All right, yeah, man. Oh yeah. The Putter Bong 2013. Your golf balls are not right shaped. They're not, none of them are exact. Oh, the glory!
Now you're done.
Hold on, don't go yet. I didn't want to have to shag them, so I just had more. No. Wow. Now you're getting the hang of it. First you tried to kill it.
Right now.